Where are we at, Magat?
We're wandering on Pågat.
No. Route 15 lands.
Oh, welcome to Route 15 lands. I hope you enjoy yourself here on the not interesting, not important, not historical area of northern Guam, Route 15 lands. So we're a couple hundred meters north of the natural arch that most people take as the end of Pågat. And so we hiked along the coast for a bit, and then we came into the jungle and we found this here. So this is a lusong, and as you walk along the trail on the usual path, you'll see a lot of lusong, but those are made out of basalt. And so those are rocks which were brought into the Pågat area from other places, because you don't find that type of rock in this area. But Pågat also has a lot of limestone lusong. And so here's an example of one. And as you can see, this stone is right in the ground, and they just carved a nice little matuk right here. There's a really big spider right there.
So I guess, how is this different than the other two? I mean, it's a different material, and
oh yeah, and this is limestone. So this is what you find everywhere here. And so it's pretty cool because if you just take the usual path down to Pågat in the area that Godi says is just Pågat, you don't usually find a lot of these because they're easy to miss sometimes. Like this one, you could step on this one and not even realize it's there. And then a lot of other ones, they were light, so people could just take them out. But so this one's pretty cool that it's still here.
So this is like the anti-theft lusong,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, I think the only thing that could steal this is an earthquake. Alright, so we are in the Pågat area. So we are pretty far away from the main trail. Oh, there's a big frog. Oh my goodness, sorry. That is a really big frog. Sorry, it's freaky. I thought it was a small pig. It's a big frog. But, and so we were just kind of wandering through the jungle, and we found an area with at least two lusong and maybe 5 or 6 laddie. And so it's possible that some of these could have happened naturally and they just were set up, people pushed them up. But it's incredible because you've got pieces like this, and then you've got over there's 3 in a row. I mean, it's incredible because most people think that the only laddie that you'll find in Pågat are just those 3 left standing right before you get to the natural arch. But no, there's at least 50 or 60 laddie throughout this whole area that people have found, and there's probably more because you could be stepping on laddie as you're walking around, because it just, if this falls over, and some of the ones around here appear to have fallen over, then it just looks like limestone. And if it gets buried with dirt around it, then you wouldn't know the difference. But
so have you ever seen these laddie before, or what look like laddie?
I've never seen these before, so this is pretty cool because people say that there's nothing down here, but then we've just been walking around for like an hour looking around, and we've already found a couple lusong and a bunch of laddie and a huge frog. Where did it go? Okay, we found another lusong, and this one is a volcanic, the basalt lusong. And so,
how far are we from the last site, I guess?
We're about 100 or 200 feet from the last site.
And
we're heading north.
Okay.
So today on our hike we started at the natural arch, and then we decided to head north. And so we've been in and out of the jungle. We've already found maybe 7 laddie, 3 lusong, and yeah, it's some pottery shards. I mean, there's a lot. There's actually a lot here. I mean, this whole area, people lived here in this whole area. And so if you really look around, you can see artifacts of their lives.
Is there any possibility that there would be lusong out here that have been moved subsequently after these villages were established?
Oh yeah, some. If the basalt, this one, no, this probably is not going to get moved. I mean, there's no pickup truck access down here. Some of the lighter ones, the limestone ones, they might have been taken. And some of the smaller laddie might have been taken because those can be pretty light. But the larger laddie, and then the basalt, and then the lusong which have been carved into the limestone in the ground, like those are all still here. And so who knows how much has been taken over the years or destroyed, but there's still actually quite a bit left. And that's really why this is so important, is that you could just be walking around here and you could just stumble upon something which maybe somebody hasn't seen for a couple hundred years.